parking lot. Still he missed the one drop. Hi James, how you doing? I'm good.
Yeah, so I noted. This is amazing. You're welcome. Yes, sir.
If you don't like where America is headed, get the hell up out of the country. If you that dissatisfied with the way this country is going, I will help you pack. You ain't even got to pay. I want to see you going out.
Good evening. I'm speaking to you tonight to give you a report on the state of our nation's economy. I regret to say that we're in the worst economic mess since the Great Depression. A few days ago, I was presented with a report I'd asked for, a comprehensive audit, if you will, of our economic condition. You won't like it. I didn't like it. But we have to face the truth and then go to work to turn things around. And make no mistake about it, we can turn them around.
You got a choice today. Please don't act like you was never told. He make dumb decisions, and he's make plenty of them. Grab him by the, and y'all talking about, oh boy, he's saying stuff like that, and y'all talking about, he's a messiah. Robin Bullock, he got to be on something. The pastor, Robin Bullock, ROBIN BULLOCK. Now look him up. Greg Locke, ignorant as hell, smart to some degree, but vulgar and vile. Everybody's pissed off and angry. That shows you what the church is made out of, anger. What does the word of God, when you come in on a Sunday, why do you have to spend 50 to 60 minutes yelling about the election? It's because you don't want to be wrong, and yet you are. You're going to go behind Trump, straight to goddamn hell, sitting there being so damn ignorant. That's everybody. Damn, Ronald Reagan ain't did no shit like this. Jimmy Carter ain't did no shit like this here. Bill Clinton ain't did no shit like this. But the only way forward is together, whether you want to hold hands or not. That is America. Because every president since I was a kid, Democrat or Republican, did not get up there and tear down people like that and got so people so enraged. But you move forward. You march together, black and white. Go all the way back to this, go back as far as you can. There have been blacks and whites fighting on both sides. But nobody has gotten this ignorant to where they will interject God, the greatest inspiration of all. And yet you want to tie it to one man and his idealism. Now you just about as dumb as he is. All the yelling, all the name calling that Trump has done, that's his style. That's just who he is. He ain't gonna change it. Hell, he get ready to hit his 80s anyway. And he's sitting there to talk about Biden. I hope he get up. I hope he get up there and forget what he get ready to say. And then look like he about to fall asleep. And y'all putting y'all name and your family, your church, your job, your career behind anger because you don't know how to get along. Well, that's one thing about America that nobody seems to understand. This nation go all the way back to the beginning. There were other countries here, other nations here. We're all immigrants. Everybody, everybody deserves to leave. You know who was here before you got here. So we can't share the same spot together, then we all need to get the hell back where we came from. Do you understand? This is not just yours alone, but it's God's. That's who gets the ultimate respect, not Donald Trump. If anything, you want to respect Donald Trump, go vote for him. But to tear down a ministry or to inspire a ministry to go to the Capitol and actually take your church there, like Robin Bullock, you have put yourself out there and you will be held accountable. Not by me, but something much stronger.
Our basic system is sound. We can, with compassion, continue to meet our responsibility to those who, through no fault of their own, need our help. We can meet fully the other legitimate responsibilities of government. We cannot continue any longer our wasteful ways at the expense of the workers of this land or of our children. Since 1960, our government has spent $5.1 trillion. Our debt has grown by $648 billion. Prices have exploded by 178%. How much better off are we for all that? Well, we all know we're very much worse off. When we measure how harshly these years of inflation, lower productivity, and uncontrolled government growth have affected our lives, we know we must act and act now. We must not be timid. We will restore the freedom of all men and women to excel and to create. We will unleash the energy and genius of the American people, traits which have never failed us. To the Congress of the United States, I extend my hand in cooperation, and I believe we can go forward in a bipartisan manner. I found a real willingness to cooperate on the part of Democrats and members of my own party. To my colleagues in the executive branch of government and to all federal employees, I ask that we work in the spirit of service. I urge those great institutions in America, business and labor, to be guided by the national interest, and I'm confident they will. The only special interest that we will serve is the interest of all the people. We can create the incentives which take advantage of the genius of our economic system, a system, as Walter Lippmann observed more than 40 years ago, which for the first time in history gave men, quote, a way of producing wealth in which the good fortune of others multiplied their own, unquote. Our aim is to increase our national wealth so all will have more, not just redistribute what we already have, which is just a sharing of scarcity. We can begin to reward hard work and risk-taking by forcing this government to live within its means. Over the years, we've let negative economic forces run out of control. We've stalled the judgment day, but we no longer have that luxury. We're out of time. And to you, my fellow citizens, let us join in a new determination to rebuild the foundation of our society, to work together, to act responsibly. Let us do so with the most profound respect for that which must be preserved, as well as with sensitive understanding and compassion for those who must be protected. We can leave our children with an unrepayable massive debt and a shattered economy, or we can leave them liberty in a land where every individual has the opportunity to be whatever God intended us to be. All it takes is a little common sense and recognition of our own ability. Together, we can forge a new beginning for America. Thank you, and good night.